partner you may support him on Epic Games by using his creator code when purchasing anything on Epic Games. Thank you very much.
Hey, Neil Steven Plays, what's up? We have another streamer in the house. Neil Steven Plays on Facebook. Thanks for the share. Let's also support Neil Steven Plays by following him on Facebook. Michi Mendoza, thanks for the like. What's up? What's up? Let me just set up my stream. One monument. And while we are prepping the stream, mga Beshiewap, I would just like to remind you that we are cross-posted on the pages of Darmoning, JC Gaming, Servine, and Team LKV. So please go ahead and check out their pages on Facebook and follow them as well. Thank you very much. And speaking of Facebook, of course, we have a poll on Facebook. So if you are on Facebook, you can participate in our poll. And the poll question will be related to our destination for tonight, which is Cebu. There. So we are flying to Mactan tonight, and the question is, what is the capital of Cebu? Two choices. Is it Cebu City or is it Cebu City? So again, if you are on Facebook, go ahead and cast in your votes. Later at the end of the stream, we will reveal the answer with the most number of votes. Jomal Gaming, what's up? Shout out to Jomal Gaming. Jomal Gaming is in the house. Another streamer on Facebook. Please go ahead and support Jomal by following him as well. Thank you, Jomal. Happy Fly Thursday. Thank you. Mabuhay ka, Jomal, hanggang gusto mo. Thank you sa pagdaan. Ayan. Am I missing something? Hey, let me just share my stream real quick, and then let's open the stream. Let me just share this real quick. And then let's fly. Fly away. Skyline Pigeon. Pigeon. Let me just share my stream. Okay, one monument, please. I'm gonna share my stream. My stream. There, I think we're good. Cool. Let's go. Let's open the stream. Hey Clint, what's up? Thanks for the share. Welcome to the stream. Hi Kuya Bart, saan lang pa periodical test na naman po tomorrow. Go lang Clint. Aral well. Pagbutihan ng periodical test tomorrow. And hope makapasa with flying colors. Thank you pa rin Clint sa pagdaan. Okay, so let's open the stream, mga Beshiewap. Welcome to BORGGAMING channel, and this is our Flight Thursday stream of Microsoft Flight Simulator. We are again flying from Manila to Mactan. So from Manila to Mactan, Cebu, in the Philippines. So RPLL to RPVM. If you'll notice, we have a new overlay on top. That's actually the overlay for Valenta, so you will be able to get the details of our flight for tonight. So you'll get the, I can't actually see it right now, but you'll get there. You'll get there. Let me check ka. Ano nga pala yung nandyan? Let's see. I really can't see rin pala. Sige. I'll take note of that, and then next stream. Alam ko na yan. But I can see my my flight number there, the time online, the heading, the altitude, the speed, I think, the vertical speed there. Anyway, so we'll go ahead and check that after the stream. Ruthie Manalo, what's up? Thanks for the share. Welcome to the stream. What's up? Thank you sa pagdaan. Okay, So again, we are multi-streaming on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. So please support me by following me on Facebook and Twitch, and by subscribing to my YouTube channel. And please like and share the stream as well. I'm also an Epic Games partner. You can also support me on Epic Games by using my creator tag BORGGAMING. That's spelled as BORG Gaming, just one word. Please use that whenever you purchase a game or a DLC on Epic Games to support me as an Epic Games partner. So thank you in advance. Mabuhay po kayong lahat ng gusto niyo. Okay, so I guess that's it. Wala na ako na-miss na. So let's go ahead and fly. Again, we are flying to Mactan tonight. I actually tweaked some settings on Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I hope that holds. If you watched my last stream, that was Thursday last week, I had some issues with Streamlabs because it was having what do you call this? It was having glitches eh. So the stream stops, and I think it has something to do with the settings that I changed from my game. So now I did some tweaking again, and hopefully the setting holds and we won't encounter the same problem. So anyway, let's go ahead and start this flight. We are flying to Mactan. We're currently in Manila right now. Let me just go ahead and go inside the cockpit. There. Hey, oh, by the way, here. So we are here in RPLL, or Manila International Airport, particularly in Terminal 2. So this is Terminal 2. Our call sign is Philippine 27, and we are actually online on VATSIM. So we are using VATSIM for this flight. If you want to join this flight, you can join me on VATSIM, the VATSIM community, and we probably can do a flight together. Hey, Aster, what's up? Thanks for tuning in on Twitch. Hey, Sir Friends, what's up? Yeah, speaking of VATSIM, Sir Friends Alan is also from VATSIM community. Thank you, Sir Friends. Welcome to the stream. So I'm flying to Mactan today. Tonight, rather. I just actually changed the time here in the sim, so it's pleasing to the eyes. Okay, so let's start this flight. How come there? I thought I'm having issues with my. Hopefully I don't. We'll see. Okay, let's go ahead and check first our controls. Let's check the controls. Okay, controls are working. Cool. Throttle is fine as well. Engines. Cool. Brake. Laps. Okay, cool. Speed brake. There. Spoilers. Cool. Okay, so I think we're set. Everything is okay. Hindi nag-function yung jetway mo. Hindi pa Sir Friends. Hindi ko pa kinakabit. Oh, I can hear another aircraft right now. I think it's is it departing? There. It's actually no, it's an arriving aircraft pala. Yan. So I still haven't turned on my battery, so let's go ahead and prep the cockpit so we can listen to the communications as well. So let's go ahead and turn on our EFB first. There. So this is our flight plan for tonight. We're flying from Manila to Mactan. So that's RPLL to RPVM. We are taking off from runway 06 at RPLL, and then we are landing at runway 04 in RPVM. And our flight plan is Ipata 2 Romeo to Ipata to Whiskey 25 Batay Batay 3 Papa arrival. So if you want to fly with me, this is our flight plan for tonight. So again, I'm using VATSIM. I'll go ahead and turn on the battery, so just in case we can listen to some communications, if there are any communications right now. There. Who's that? Go ahead and check VATSIM. Who are you? Oh, I don't know him. But he just arrived in Manila. That's Asia Airways. No, is it Cool Red or Asia Airways? Wait. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's Asia Airways because I don't have the livery for Asia Airways. So it's just the generic. Because if it's Cool Red, if it's Air Asia, I have the livery for that. So anyway. Okay, so battery 1, masters 1 and 2 are on. So let's now turn on as well the dome lights. We actually don't need it because it's daytime.
To continue taxi on Volt Juliet Papa will hold short runway 31 Manila.
Okay, so I think he is taxiing to Terminal 3. Okay. Cool, so we're good here. Who's that? Okay. Getting the meter for RPVM. Cebu 816. Okay, so let's now connect the ground power unit. Yan. Hindi ko pa kinoconnect, sir friends, yung jetway. Ito pa, connect pa lang. Although there's a glitch kasi for the jetway ng RPLL for the yung cloud surf simulation. So kailangan mo siyang connect disconnect kasi yung ano tawag doon? Basta yung ganun niya bumababa or kung saan pumupunta. So anyway, yan, ground power unit is already connected. Let's now call on the fuel truck. Turn on the external power. Okay, then adheres, align 1, 3, 2. Crew oxygen supply on, strobe light auto, seatbelt sign on, no smoking sign auto, emergency exit lights armed, annunciator lights test. Okay, all it. And then APU fire test. Check. Engine 1 fire test. Check. Engine 2 fire test. Check. Okay. Good. Hey, Mod Rebecca, what's up? Thank you for sharing the stream. What's up? Ay, may fix? Anong fix dito, sir friends? Sorry, hindi ko alam. Ang actually ginagawa ko lang is connect-disconnect para lang mag-okay. And then tsaka ko na lang siya i-connect once na nakaayos na ulit siya. Daan lang po kuya before matulog ng totoo. Sige, go lang Mod Rebecca. May class pa tomorrow. Go ahead, go ahead. Thank you pa rin sa pagdaan. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. MSFS fail ka ba? Wala, sir friends. Wala ako doon. Pero sige, sa Discord, no? Sige, I'll check. Kasi yung fix lang na, or actually it's not a fix, it's a workaround. It's this one. So I just have to connect and then disconnect. There. And then just wait for it to get fixed. Once fixed, then I can connect it right away. Ayun na. Okay na siya after. So workaround siya, technically, hindi siya fix. Pwede. Go lang, sir friends. Pa-comment na lang dyan and then I'll check it out later. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so jet bridge is already connected. Let's now turn on the baggage truck. Connect the baggage truck and the catering truck. Cool. So payload, let's check how many passengers do we have. So we're full house tonight. So we have 174 passengers. I'll now begin the boarding. There. Yep, may fix si Sir Nads. Ayan, sige. Paano na lang, sir friends. So I can check it out later. Or you can message me na lang directly para Pwede din dito lang naman sa comment. Although I'll check it out later after the stream. Or pwede mo ring message si Paige so I can access it directly later. Kinakabahan bukas dahil bukas po malalaman ang result. Kaya mo, Rebecca. Ayan, sige. Thank you. Sir friends, MSFS Phil yan, no? MSFS Philippines. Sige, I'll check that out mamaya. Thank you, sir friends. Ayan, may bago na naman akong kaalaman kay sir friends. Yan, very helpful talaga ang VATSIM community. Ayan. Okay, so let's now set up our panel brightness. So, sub-panel brightness, floodlight, set it up to 50%. Increase the brightness. Ayan. Console. Next. Cool. Set everything else to 50%. So it's daytime, so it's okay to just set it up to 50%. If it's nighttime, normally for the PFD and ND, I just use 15% and 25% respectively. It's better because it's too bright if it's 50%. If it's nighttime, but if it's daytime, 50% is just fine. Okay, cool. Next one. The MCDU. Okay, so IR is aligning there. So we have the fuel truck already, so let's start fueling the aircraft, or refueling the aircraft. So we need 5.9 tons of fuel. So estimated duration is around 4 minutes. Let's start it right now. There, let's go back to it later. Okay, so are we good with this one, floodlight? Cool. And this one too. And we don't have any ATCs online right now on here in the Philippines, in Manila, so we'll just go ahead and use the default squawk code. Let's do a radio check. Actually, this technique is actually I learned this from Doc John, one of the controllers here one of the controllers in Philippine VACC. So you just actually tune in to the same frequency and then turn on both comms, and you can just hear yourself. Radio check. See, I hear you loud and clear, 5/5. I'm talking to myself. Okay, so let's switch back to Unicom 122.8. So in that way, you can avoid having radio checks, because there are some ATCs or controllers who, or let's say, what do you call that, airports that prefer not to, or not prefer not to, but discourage radio checks, especially if it's BC, if it's a BC airport. So that's a technique that I learned from Doc John. Sky Medic, actually, on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Hey, Sir Andre, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. Nagkasalubong na naman tayo last time. Oo nga Sir Friends. Kita kita actually from Davao ka, no? Tama ba? Davao or Dumaguete? I can't remember. I came from Tacloban naman nun, going to Zamboanga. And I saw you na dun sa map ng VATSIM. Tapos, tinatry ko kasi hindi tayo mag-intersect I was actually way ahead of you. Pero I tried contacting you. Baka sakaling mag-abot. Pero mukhang magkalayo tayo. Hindi tayo hindi nagkarinigan. Diba, next time, let's do a flight together. May exam, diba? May S3 exam on the 31st. So that's a Tuesday. I'll check, maybe I can fly by then. Although baka off stream kasi I won't be able to stream by that time kasi office ako mag-work nun the following day. So try ko off stream kung makakalipan. Uy, thank you, friend, Sir Friends, for the 50 stars.
Friend Alan sent 50 stars.
Ayan. Let's go ahead and pin that. Thank you, Sir Friends. Appreciate it. Mabuhay ka hanggang gusto mo. You applied for delivery and ground. So, nag-start ka na ng training, Sir Friends? Nag-select na ba sila? Alam ko may mga nag-start na ng training if I'm not mistaken kasi alam ko may mga mini-mentor na rin sila Doc dyan sila Doc. Okay, so I think we're good dito, no? Let's just do our checklist first before we proceed any further. Where's my checklist? Ayan. Okay, so let's do our cockpit preparation checklist. But battery masters 1 and 2 on, external power on, strobe lights auto, adheres, align 132, avion engine fire tests check, instruments and displays brightness set, seatbelt sign on, no smoking sign auto, emergency exit signs arm, annunciator lights test. So we don't have any ATC, so we do not have to request for our IFR clearance, but we need to check actually our flight plan. So I'm gonna use SimBrief for this. I actually filed our flight plan via SimBrief, or generated our flight plan via SimBrief, but I'll go ahead and also import that to Navigraph. There's a new ARAC nga pala, ARAC cycle, ARAC 2301. So if you have ARAC subscriptions for ARAC cycles, it actually just updated today. So we're now using the current ARAC cycle. Okay, so let's import our flight plan from SimBrief. And there. So this is our flight plan. Ipata to Romeo to Ipata. And then our arrival, runway 04, Batay 3 Papa. So for the for the approach, let's go ahead and select it right now. There are no online ATC, so we can select our approach just so we have a pre-filed or pre-selected approach. So that's RNP approach runway 04 transition Tonyo. So let's add that to our route and then let's check that later. Sorry, I don't have the Batay 3 Papa pinned yet. So let's go to RPVM and the RNP, this one. Let's pin this. I know the RNP approach, Batay 3 Papa is here. Yep, Batay 3 Papa. So let's review that right now. So we are currently at RPLL. So at gate 47, we will be commencing push and start to taxiway Kilo. And then facing facing Lima. And then later we're gonna taxi to Kilo, Golf 4, Charlie, and then holding point Hotel 2 for runway 06. And then for our departure, we are taking the Ipata to Romeo. SID. So transition altitude is flight level, 11,000 feet rather. Flight level 110. And then Ipata to Romeo from runway 06. So climb on course heading 062 to 06 Foxtrot to Tanaw to Falls at or above 11,000 feet. So we only have one restriction or altitude restriction here, which is falls at or above 11,000. So we can actually do an initial climb of flight level 150. So normally by falls we should be at or above 11,000 feet. And then after that, Tukawi to Ipata. So after Ipata, we will be traveling via Whiskey 25 Airways, direct to Rapel and then Batay for our arrival. So we are using the Batay 3 Papa arrival. Transition level is flight level 130. At Batay, we should be at or above 10,000 feet. So let's check the briefing here. From Batay at or above 10,000 feet to Aquilo to Astor to Tonyo at or above 4,000. So 4,000 and a maximum of 250 knots. So that's going to be at Tonyo, and that's where we will begin or commence our RNP approach to runway 04. And then for our approach, so after Tonyo at or above 4,000 feet, we will be tracking Boyer. We should be at 3,000 at or above 3,000 feet by Boyer, and then 04 Alpha at or above 2,400 feet. No speed restrictions. It's just maximum of 250. The next speed restriction will be at 04 Bravo. Mandatory altitude is 2,400 with the maximum speed of 185 knots. That's it. And then our glide path is 3 degrees going to RPVM. Our MDA is 410. Okay, I think we're good. And then after this, once we land at RPVM, runway 04, we're gonna take the Echo. We will vacate the runway via Echo. Then we'll take Delta Foxtrot and then to our standoff choice. Okay, so that's gonna be our flight plan for tonight. Let's go back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. So we're just waiting for the boarding process to be completed. Let me just check VPilot if my flight plan is good. Yep, it's there. I was able to fetch it from the server. So we're good with our flight plan. We now have to key it in our MCDU. Exams pa lang 3 or 4 out of 40. Grabe, ang dami, no? Lang yata kinuha. Ganyan pa din ba FBW lahat? Kahit idle mabilis ang acceleration. Yes, oo. Sir Friends. Although depende rin sa slope ng airport kasi there are some airports na kailangan mo pa nang mag-apply ng ng throttle. Pero some airports naman hindi. So pero most of the time yes, naka-idle siya, nagta-taxi na siya. So wala pang result for dun sa applicants, tama ba? So out of 40 plus applicants, you have to take the exam, tama? So para siyang entrance exam. And then from the entrance exam, they will get 3 or 4. Tama ba? Am I correct? Ayan. So let's now set up our MCDU. So FMGC. Okay, ATSU. AOC menu, press init data request. Then init request. Okay, flight level 370 is our cruising altitude. IR is init. Check. Wind temp. I just want to request for the wind here. Force of habit. Okay, so that's the init page. Let's go to flight plan. Let's now select our departure. So we are departing from runway 06 via the Ipata to Romeo. SID. Okay, insert. And then let's key in our approach as well. So we are arriving at runway 04 and we are using RNAV. RNAV approach via Batay 3 Papa. Okay, and then transition Tonyo. Okay, cool. So let me just review this real quick. So again, from Navigraph, it says here that the first altitude restriction is at falls at or above 11,000 feet or flight level 110. So we're good here. And then after that, Ipata, there's a flight plan discontinuity before rappel. Although there are no ATCs online, so probably we can just remove this later or just go direct rappel after Ipata. And then Batay. Now, as per our charts, over Batay, we should be at or above 10,000 feet. So let's just key in our restriction for that. So Batay at or above 10,000 feet. Okay, and then track Aquilo to Aster and then Tonyo at or above 4,000 and then maximum of 250 knots. So that's already programmed. Then Boyer at or above 3,000 and then we have Victor Mike 04 Alpha at or above 2,400 and then mandatory 2,400 by 04 Bravo with a maximum speed of 185 knots. So we're good with the MCDU. Let me just go ahead and later I'll go ahead and check the there. Boarding is already completed, so we can finish this up. So one more look at the flight plan. Let's check here. So CSTR. Hey Joras, what's up? Thanks for the like. We have another streamer in the house, Joras Sprinter on Facebook and Twitch. Please also support our friend Joras Sprinter. Again, that's on Facebook and Twitch. Please follow his page and channel. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's go. RPLL. Okay, then Tanaw, Falls, Kawit, Ipata. Then after that, we're gonna track rappel and then Batay at or above 10,000 feet to Aquilo, to Aster, Tonyo at or above 4,000, 250 knots, and then Boyer at or above 3,000, and then 04 Alpha at or above 2,400, and then 04 Bravo, mandatory 2,400 and 185 knots. So we're good with our flight plan. Okay, let's go ahead and check our top of descent again, since as well, since we don't have any ATCs online right now. I just want to get this or prepare for this. So our final altitude is 2,400. We should begin our descent at 109 miles from Victor Mike 04 Bravo. So let's key it in here. Victor Mike 04 Bravo, and then that's 109 miles. Okay. Cool. So that means later we're gonna see the our top of descent there. So I guess we're good with our flight plan. Let's go to the MCDU again. So that's a flight plan, secondary flight plan, just checking, radnav checked, and then let's go to the fuel spread. Hey, Derek Gian Balnig Saavedra, thank you for the follow. Welcome to this stream. Welcome to Borg's Gaming channel. Press Dust, thanks for the like as well. Oh, sorry, I check the comment section pala. 4 na yata kami nakuha, not sure. Uy, good job, congrats sir friends. Yan, mukhang may maririnig na tayong bagong controller sa RPLL. Nag-exam na ako twice na kanina ko lang natapos yung pangalawa, waiting for further. Ayan. Good job sir friends. Again, congratulations in advance. Magsa-start na ng training. And then hopefully maririnig na natin si Sir Friends sa delivery and ground. Yung training niyan, di ba? Once you get certified, lahat ng airports sa Philippines or major airports lang. Like RPLL, RPVM. Or is it every airport na? Okay, so let's use this. 34.9 is our ZFWCG. And then block fuel is 5.9. Let's make it 6.0 just to round it up. So that's our block. Okay, and let me compute for our flex to temp. I'm using A32NX performance calculator for this. Just want to compute for the flex to temp. There, computed 147, 147, 152, and 63. Okay, so we're good with our fuel spread. Let's go to the perf page. 34.9, right? Yep, 34.9. I'll go ahead and check my chart for the trim. 34.9. So that's almost 3.5. 3.4. 3.5 is 1.2 or 1.1. 34.9. It's 1.1 down 1.1. So we, as per the performance calculator, we can take off using flaps 1 and down with our trim should be down 1.1. Cool. And then for the flex to temp, it's 6.3. V1 and VR is both 147. And then V2 is 152. Transition altitude is 110, flight level 110. Okay, so we're good here. Okay, let's go ahead and check again. So our passengers have already boarded. Fuel is already completed, so we can already disconnect the fuel truck. Okay, so let's go back to the MCDU. I guess we're good here. Hey, Nolly, what's up, Chang? Nolly, thanks for the like. Welcome to the stream. Uy, Doc Jan, what's up? Ayan, Sir Friends, narinig ka ni Doc Jan. Papahirapan ko si Friends with 3 devil emote. Nako, 3 yung devil emoticon, Sir Friends. 3 yung devil emoticon. Nakakabahan ako pag ganyan. And Doc Jan, welcome to the stream. We have another streamer in the house. Sky Medic on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Please also support one of the controllers sa VATFIL. Yan, si Doc Jan. Sa VATSIM community. Thank you, Doc, for dropping by. Ba't gising ka pa, Doc? Okay, so let's do our checklist again. So, okay na tayo sa MCDU setup. We're good. Diff strip. Done. Pred wind share. Auto, and then cockpit door. Let's lock it. Okay, we're good. Cockpit preparation checklist complete. Moving on to FCU FIS setup. Barometric reference is 1012. Ayan, 1012. Hey, Julie Pai Gaming, what's up? Ayan, we have another streamer in the house. Morning sa'yo, Julie Pai. Kamusta na? Ayos lang. Welcome to the stream. Ayan, another streamer, mga Beshiewap on Facebook Gaming naman. Julie Pai Gaming. Follow din natin yan, support natin. Maraming salamat Julie Pai sa pagdaan. Mabuhay ka hanggang gusto mo. Barometric reference is set. Let's na set our FCU altitude. So initially, let's climb to flight level 150. And then speed and heading are dashed. IRS alignment is check. EFIS arc 10 miles. And flight directors both on. Let's now disconnect the ground services. So the ground services disconnected. I'll disconnect the jet bridge as well. FCFIS setup checklist complete. Moving on to start up preparation. So APU master. Oops, yan there. On. And then APU starter. On. Cool. Gising kasi naka-duty. Ay, naka-duty pala si Doc ngayon. Kaya pala gising pa. Grabe yung duty mo ngayon, Doc, pang gabi. Nasa ano ka? ER? Kasi normally, di ba, pag mga ganitong oras, ER na lang ang bukas. And stay safe, Doc. And have fun sa yung shift. Kaya pala gising. Akala ko nagpupuyat ka na, Doc. 4 days straight. Nakita ko nga sa sa post mo sa FB. Grabe, 4 days straight. Ba't tinatawanan ka ng mga audience natin? Ito mga audience talaga natin. Dahil pag mga ganyan, ganun. Ayan, good job. Okay. So APU is already available. Next natin, crew oxygen supply is on. Fuel pumps na tayo. Okay, on. Air conditioning, on. Navigation lights, on. APU bleed, on. External power, off. Startup preparation checklist is complete. Moving on to startup. Beacon light on. Let's now disconnect the ground power unit. Okay, so we're gonna push back na. So push back tayo sa Sierra 11. Yan. Pre-plan muna tayo, and then unfortunately if we do pre-plan kasi dito, lalagpas tayo sa Sierra 11 eh. So later ima-manual na lang natin. Forward tayo to Sierra 11. Ayan. Okay. Okay, so let's announce on VATSIM. Ayan na, Sir Friends. Nabasa na ni Sir Friends, Doc, yung sabi mo. Fun is the last thing I want right now. Bakit naman, Doc? Ayan. Ayan, basta still, have fun pa rin sa shift mo, Doc. Walk it, walk. Pakialamero ako sa shift ng may shift. Okay, wait. Saan nga tayo Sierra 11, right? Sa Sierra 11 starting point. There. Sige. Manila Traffic Advisory Philippine 27 at Terminal 2 Bay 47. Aircraft Airbus A320neo commencing push and start to Sierra 11. Taxiway Kilo facing Lima, expecting runway 06 for departure. Cool. Let's request.
Cockpit to ground.
Cockpit to ground. Ay, that's pala. Kailangan pa palain natin yan later kasi we have to manually push or tow to Sierra 11. Ang mabait gamit na SU point. Siyempre, Doc. Oo. Let's try to use the real life scenario. So sayang kasi I have that naman on my chart, 'di ba? So might as well use it. Sierra 11. I remember, Doc, there was an ATC online. I can't remember kung anong name niya. Ferdinand yata. Was it Ferdinand? Correct me if I'm wrong kung may Ferdinand na tower controller. Parang siya yata yon nung siya yung controller, ginamit niya yung startup points. Actually hindi ko pa ako familiar before dun sa startup points. Pero nung sinabi niya kasi na parang Sierra Actually, parang Sierra 10 yung binigay niya sa akin that time. Pero kasi I think I was in gate for 8 yata nun. Gate for 8 yata. So, Sierra 10 yung binigay niya. And nakita ko lang siya dito sa ano, sa chart ko na, okay, so that's Sierra 10. And then I checked the briefing. Doon ko nabasa nga na may mga ano, startup points pala talaga si RPLL. And then na-confirm ko na lang siya sa stream mo na meron nga mga startup points din si RPLL. And they're using that in real life or real world push and start. Okay, we're good. Starting so start up na tayo, engine startup. Engine mode, start. Starting engine number 2. Yung pahirap ni Doc papasok. O bakit sa akin? Bakit sa akin, Sir Friends? Ano kang ginagawang masama? Lumilipad lang naman ako. Bibilisan natin training mo, yung tipong medical training. Kita mo, after ano, bihasa na si Sir Friends sa ano, no? Sa medicine. O Sir Friends, ayaw mo nun, libre yung medical training. Care of Doc. San ka pa? Yung gentle pa pala yun. But at sim wala naman message sa akin, Doc. Doc, wala daw message. Parang ano yun, no? Nambubuyo. Magatong. Ayan, we're pushing back na. So I edited some settings sa MSFS and I'm still trying to check if the settings will hold, or actually I was hoping na it will lessen the stutter, pero I don't think it's helping. Pero at least as long as Streamlabs is not acting up, then I think I'm good with that. Okay, engine number 2 is available. Starting engine number 1.
Please set your parking brake. Parking brake set. Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Yan, unfortunately, hindi ko siya pwedeng i-hold kasi dito sa ano, pag naka-pre-plan.
Okay, sir. Clear to disconnect.
So pag disconnected na siya, I'll move forward na lang sa ano, Sierra 11.
Position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
There. So magma-manual pushback tayo and then release parking brake forward to Sierra 11. Actually, I can also use the FBW kasi si FBW meron din siyang pushback system dito. I can also steer that left and right, pero since we have naman dito si ano, ambitious pilots, pwede na rin siya. Okay, so Sierra 11 is actually in the middle of gate 47 and gate 48. Or actually, that's 4-5 pala. Hey, sir, friends. Thank you for the 100 stars.
Friends Alan
Ayan,
said
hold na
100
natin. Stop
stars.
pushback.
Dahil sa sanabe ni Doc tuturuan NYA ko Michael.
Sorry, medyo ano yung ano natin. Medyo slang yung ating taga-basa ng stars. Anyway, thank you again, sir, friends, for the stars. Spin ulit natin yan. Let's spin it. Borg Taxi Runway 06 with code 2. Ano yata? Code blue. Ay, di. Wag naman code blue. Ay, code blue. With code. Kasi karitingin ka na di magkakalat sa ATCC. Friends, magiging sharp yan. Ay, oo. Siyempre, si Doc ba naman ang mentor? O, sigurado yan. Basta si Doc ang mentor. Dahil sinabi ni Doc, tuturuan niya ako maigi. Diba? Correct. Yan. Thank you again, sir, friends, for the stars. Okay, so okay na tayo. Startup point na tayo. Engines are, are stable. Available rather. So, APU bleed off and then APU master switch off. Startup checklist complete. Moving on to before taxi. Transponder on. Set. Probe window heat, auto, then spoilers, armed, flaps, take off, auto brake, max, then nose light, taxi, runway turn off lights on, dome lights off, and then weather radar 1. Okay, let's check our controls. Elevator, up, down, rudder right, left, aileron, left, right. Okay, all good. And then our trim is down 1.1. Okay, all good. Let's now advise that we're commencing our taxi. Manila Traffic Advisory, Philippine 27 at startup point 011. Commencing taxi to active runway 06 via taxiway Kilo, Golf 4, Charlie, holding point Hotel 2 will hold short of runway 06. Cool. Turn on our chronometer. Cabin. Advice. Takeoff config. Test. ECAM all green, no blue. Okay, check. Before taxi checklist complete, let's now taxi to runway 06. Okay, so I actually set the time to 4 p.m. and I think it's already 5 here in the sim. 5:11. So we're expecting a sunset arrival in Mactan. Yeah, I don't think I like this new settings. It's actually a little jittery for me. Hopefully, I'll be able to fix it. Hey, Fly the Radials, thank you for the follow. The Flying Fabio, thank you for raiding us on Twitch. Welcome to Borg Gaming channel. And thanks for those who joined the raid. Fly the Radials, the Flying Fabio, CNs 4787. Thank you. Super Typhoon 173 Citizen 42 page. Dipo, Dunk and Simming. Crispy Ninja 84, Dooney Dark, thank you for following. Welcome to the channel on Twitch. Appreciate it. Left clear, right clear. Thank you everyone. Thank you to the raiders, and again thank you to the Flying Fabio for the raid. Appreciate it. What's up? Just a small raid. Thank you so much. Thank you for the new follows. Welcome. We're actually just about to take off from Manila. So how's the Flying Fabio stream? Everything good? Hello everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Just about to take off. Didn't crash today. All good. Today all good. Cool. As long as it was, you had a safe landing, that's all we can actually hope for. So, all good. Our notifications shall blot out the sun. Yeah, I know. Good. What setting did you change? Actually, I changed some global settings in my NVIDIA control panel, like the anisotropic filtering. Shoot, I have the list. Actually, I don't actually remember everything, but I have a list. I just got it from YouTube, and I was hoping that it will lessen the stutter. Unfortunately, the stutter got worse, so I might have to return the settings back after this. May fix din dyan from QUI Pilot. Actually, yan yata yung ginaya ko, sir, friends. Hey, Magic Turtle AU, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Actually, that's what I think what I followed, and unfortunately I had more jitters right now, so it's less fluid than my previous settings, so I might revert the settings back. Thank you everyone again. Thank you for joining the raid. Flying Fabio, thank you again for raiding us. Appreciate it. Hey, it's hashtag. Thanks for the follow. Left. Right, clear. Although the graphics, it has improved. The graphics has improved. But it's more jittery right now. It's less smooth. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I can get used to it. I'm not sure. Let's see. If it affects our flying, then definitely I'll go ahead and change it back to the previous settings. But if it doesn't, then yeah, I guess I can go by. We'll see. Yes, this is the fly-by-wire mod of the Airbus A320neo. I'm going to get going. Enjoy your flight. Have a great stream. Thank you, the Flying Fabio. Appreciate it. I'll go ahead and follow you as well later. Oh, I forgot. Let me go ahead and shout you out as well on Twitch. Let me just hold the runway 06 and then let's give the Flying Fabio a shout out. So actually, I'm on VATSIM right now. So I have to advise actually that I'll be holding short of runway 06 in a bit. And I don't think there's an arriving traffic, but definitely we have to announce our intention. So wait, let me just give a shout out to the Flying Fabio. Wait. Where are you? Again, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. And to those who joined the raid, thank you very much. Let's give a shout out to the Flying Fabio. There. Again, thank you. I'll go ahead and follow you as well on Twitch. Dark Saint 2012. Thank you as well for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so we're holding short of runway 06. Let's just announce it on VATSIM. Manila traffic advisory, Philippine 27, holding short of runway 06, ready for departure. Any arriving traffic on base or final, please advise. See you tomorrow, chat there. Again, thank you to everyone who joined the raid. I manually set my FPS to 30, watched in YouTube as well. So far, smooth naman sa akin. Though slight stutter on short final. Yes, I have my FPS as well to 30, sir friends. Pero yun nga, I changed some settings din kasi based on what I saw on YouTube. Ayan, negative traffic yata. Negative traffic, Philippine 27, lining up runway 06. Okay, let's line up. Love seeing all the VATSIM traffic on Twitch. Yeah, I know. That's PH Depot, right? Yeah, there. Although here right now in Manila, we have less traffic because technically it's 12:19 a.m. It's already midnight here, so most of the virtual pilots here are already asleep. But if we're gonna go to probably Europe or North America, that's where the traffic is. Active traffic. Okay, so let's just line up and let's hold short. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's a little bit jittery. Let's see if it affects my flight so much. Okay, so park brake on. Let's do our checklist. So before takeoff checklist, nose light, takeoff, landing lights on. And then TCAS, let's put it to TARA.
Flight test, please prepare for takeoff.
Okay, and then our terrain. How come it's not appearing? There, one more. So there's still a bug on the terrain button. You have to actually switch it on twice before it gets activated. So one last look on the METAR weather. So we now have 1011 as our barometric reference. Let's just change that. QNH 1011. Wind is 040 at 3 knots. So we're good. We're good for takeoff. Okay, so manual park brake off, manual brake pressed, chronometer. Set that. And let's put our engines to 50%. Okay, stable. Release manual brake. Climb, flex. Manila traffic advisory, Philippine 27, rolling on runway 06, Ipata to Romeo departure. Yeah, it's a little bit jittery, so I might roll back the settings to the original one. V1, rotate, positive climb, gear up. Yeah, it's not a little bit, it's too jittery, so I might change it back to the original settings. Okay, 1,000 feet, autopilot on. Runway turn off lights off. Nose lights off. Ground spoilers. Disarm. Throttle. Climb. Okay. Cool. Let's announce Manila traffic advisory, Philippine 27, airborne, passing 2,300 feet. Climbing flight level 150 via the Ipata to Romeo departure. Flaps 0. Speed check. Okay, cool. Let's do our checklist. After takeoff checklist, gear, retract, flaps, retract. Spoilers, disarm. Thrust, climb. Autopilot on. Nose light, runway lights off after takeoff checklist complete. Okay, we're good. Yeah, it's a little bit jittery and it's also grainy. Yeah, I don't like the settings. I'll change it again after. Anyway. Okay, let's go back to the chat. Sorry about that. I just had to get this plane up in the air. Try mo PMDG 737, sobrang smooth and FPS friendly. Ah, okay. Wala pa akong PMDG Sir Friends, pero sige, I'll check that out as well. Kasi medyo I did, it was a long time ago since I used a Boeing aircraft Boeing 747 to be exact. So I have to brush up my knowledge again for Boeing. Yeah, I control in the Boston area myself. Midday on weekdays tends to be quiet. I see. Boston. I actually went to New York once. I think that was last month. I flew to Kennedy Airport and there was an online ATC back then. Around this time as well. So there was an online ATC. Oh, no. Was it around this time? I don't think so. I think it was early hours in the morning in New York. Because I streamed at around 7 p.m. I think here in Manila, so that's around 6 a.m. in New York. There was an online controller. New York Center actually was online. There. Hey, Bryce up and Charm, what's up? Thank you for dropping by. I thought inop yung terrain sa FBW. If you're using the development version, Sir Friends, it's working. Although it has that inop sticker there, but it's working na. So, for the development version, but for the stable, syempre, hindi. Hey, Janine, what's up? Thanks for the like and share. Welcome to our stream. Okay, let's just go back to the cockpit because we're now approaching 10,000 feet there. So, landing lights off. Then seatbelt sign off. Oops, sorry. No smoking sign. Let's just put that to auto. Okay, and let's wait for flight level 110, and then after that we're gonna continue our climb to flight level 370, which is our cruising altitude. Yeah, see, it's not smooth anymore, but last week when I have my preview settings, it was actually running smoothly. If you pan to the right, it actually is smooth. Right now there's a little bit of stutter. Although there was an improvement on the rendering, on the graphics, but of course the performance, it's not that fluid. Flight level 110, let's now set our barometric reference to standard. Let's do our climb checklist. Barometric reference at transition altitude set standard above 10,000 feet, landing lights off, anti-ice not required, seatbelt signs off, climb checklist complete. Okay, we're good. We just have to... So false, actually we need to be at or above flight level 110. We're already way past that. We're now expecting flight level 150, but since we don't have any online ATCs right now, we can just go straight to our cruising altitude, which is flight level 370. Okay, let's just wait. I'll go back to the chat in a bit. I do apologize. Let me just set this up real quick. There, flight level 140. Let's go ahead and increase this to flight level 370. And then let's announce our intention. Manila traffic advisory, Philippine 27, inbound falls 13 miles, passing flight level 150, continuing climb flight level 370 via the Apata to Romeo departure. Okay, one last thing that we need to do is actually, because after Ipata, we don't have, there's a flight plan discontinuity, but we don't have any online ATCs right now, so I can just clear that and just go straight to rappel. So I think we're good now. Yep. There's our top of descent. Okay. Just have to complete our climb to our cruising altitude, which is flight level 370. As per the weather, we're actually good all the way to Mactan. Where's my weather again? My METAR. There. So we have broken clouds at 900,000 feet. We're not expecting any more clouds here in Manila. I'll go ahead and check Mactan weather. Broken clouds at 10,000 feet. So we're good. Okay, let's go outside. Let's go back to the chat. Wait. Again, what's up to Charm and Bri Zapata, yung mag-asawa, welcome. What's up ulit, nakikidaan lang. Thank you, Aster. Ba't tinawanan ka nung ano natin? Tinawanan ka nung mga audience natin. Ayan, he gone, where he go? Who went out? Sinong nawala? There, good evening Philippines and hello world again. Hello Janine, what's up? Sana masarap ang ulam nyo. Yes! What I had for dinner was tokwat baboy and, I know. Ano pala? Menudo. Beef menudo. Sir Andre, what's up? Ayos lang, ayos lang. Ba't gising ka pa, Sir Andre? Hello, hello, Janine on Twitch. Welcome, welcome. Unicorn means never having to say you're sorry for the unrestricted plan. Yeah, I know. I know. Because there are no online ATCs, right? You're controlling Boston. Sorry, let me go ahead. Boston area myself. Is it the Boston Center? PH Depot. Mag-OLC friends midnights parate para sa flight. So, ayan, go. Thank you, Doc Zan. Sir friends, did you hear that? Doc Zan is actually requiring you to go online for my midnight flights. Because Doc Zan actually controls RPLL tower most of the time, and usually he controls it around 8 to 10. Am I correct, Doc? Around that time, 8 to 10 p.m. Unfortunately, I stream normally I start my stream after 10 p.m. And sometimes, I don't think sometimes, it's most of the time, no, Doc. Doc John has had to wait for me to depart RPLL. And I thank you for that, Doc. I thank you for that. So now you're gonna pass that torch to Sir Friends. So Sir Friends, remember I know you're online during midnight, so you can probably control RPLL ka. Ground nga pala ground nga pala si Duck. Si Sir Friends. Pero still delivery pa rin yan. Until take off. Ganda ng gising ko today. Oh, bakit? Why? Why, Janine? What happened? I'm a minor field tower and ground controller. Ooh, I see. Training for Boston ground tonight. I see. Cool. So, minor field tower and ground control. Sorry, I'm not familiar with the Boston procedures. Is there a difference between why do you call it a minor field tower? What's the description of a minor field tower controller? Because is it the same with, because I know you follow the same SOP, right? So if you were certified as a tower controller, you can actually control ground and delivery, right? I can control class C and class D tower positions but not low gun. Okay. Class C and class D. And yes, ground and delivery as well, same restrictions. I see. Cool. So actually same with Philippines VACC. So I think that's a standard, right, across the VADSIM community in terms of controlling. Tapos babantayan ka. So you have to be online as well, Doc. Because you have to mentor Sir Friends. Dumating, dual sense edge controller. What's the difference, Janine, of a dual sense edge from the normal dual sense controller? Actually, I'm already thinking of buying a PS5 kasi I found this seller here in the Philippines, a merchant who sells a PS5 for around 35,000 pesos, but that already includes an additional dual sense controller. And a dual sense controller usually costs around 4,000 pesos here in the Philippines. So if you're gonna subtract that from the amount 35, then that brings down the price to 31,000 for the console, right? So it's not bad actually, because the standard retail price is around 28, right, for the disc edition. But because of the limited stocks, some of the merchants or sellers are jacking up the prices. I saw one ad, it went up to 50,000 pesos, I think, and that was last year, if I remember it correctly, or 2 years ago when the PS5, the first time PS5 came out. And right now I'm seeing prices, average prices at around 35,000 and above in other merchants. So having it at 35,000 pesos plus an additional dual sense control is already a good buy, right? It's a good price. Yeah, everyone can control positions below. There, I see. So class C and D, so you can control major towers yet, right? Doc Jan, do we have that as well in Philippines VACC? Like for you, I know you control Manila and Mactan, right? And those are the major airports here in the Philippines. Actually, that was my question as well earlier, when Sir Friends mentioned that he just had an exam. Can you also control other airports in the Philippines? Not just Manila and Mactan. Can you also control, for example, RPVI or RPVD? I have my ways para magbantay. Ay, parang scary naman si Doc dun. He has his ways. Stalker lang yung peg, Doc. Dual sense edge is a customized. Customized controller. Customized in terms of its look or its function. Kahit yata nasa OR si Doc nakabantay. May laptop, no, while operating. While Doc is operating, he has his laptop on. And listening as well to the conversation. Exactly, yep. I gotta do Boston ground first, then Boston tower. Cool. Sa VATSIM. Yes, sir, friend, sa VATSIM. Can so as long as you're certified to control a tower, can you control all the airports here in the Philippines, given that Manila is already a major airport, right? Because from what PhD po mentioned, for Boston, they have this, like, for example, he's certified for minor tower, so he can only control Class C and Class D towers. Do we have that as well here? Nope. One solo validated S1 delivery ground control. Any available? Cool. I see. Thanks, Doc, for the clarification. So it's different nga, no? It's different. So for Philippines VACC, as long as you're certified, you can already control any available airport in RPHI. Cool, actually. And I think that makes sense, because if we're gonna compare it, like, for example, in the US, like what PhD po mentioned, because, like, for example, the Boston area, it's actually a large area. So they have a different standard operating procedure there for controlling. O minsan nasa RPVP, RPVI, RPVM. I haven't seen the control other airports other than RPLL or RPVM. Or maybe ano lang. Wala ako, hindi ko siya naabutan. I don't catch him controlling other towers. Kasi mostly when I see Doc online, it's either RPLL or RPVM. Pero syempre, of course, mostly RPLL. I think the only times that I saw Doc controlling RPVM was during events. Iba yung Light Up Southeast Asia event and Mactan to Hong Kong City Link. No, sorry. Light Up Southeast Asia pala, RPLL pala yun, sorry. Tower nga pala ng RPLL si Doc. Or ground. Was it ground? With the tax, $220 ang binayad ko. Ay! Mahal. Let's shout out to our viewers tonight. Thank you for those who tuned in on Twitch. Actually, we have how many viewers on Twitch? 40. And thank you to the Flying Fabio for the raid. Actually, those viewers came from the Flying Fabio raid. Again, thank you, the Flying Fabio. Let's also support the Flying Fabio on Twitch. Let's also follow him. He actually raided us with how many viewers? 176. So again, thank you, the Flying Fabio. And thank you for those who joined the raid. And welcome to the stream again. Sorry, my throat is a little itchy. Dalawa na kami dyan ni Doc sa 3 viewers. Yes, correct, on Facebook. Shoutout din syempre sa Facebook viewers natin. So we have 4 viewers on Facebook actually. So that's Doc and Sir Friends. We have actually 2 more. Shoutout to you as well. And we have 3 viewers on YouTube naman. Shoutout to our YouTube viewers as well. I think Sir Andre is one of the YouTube viewers. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so let's just check. Let's go inside. Okay, so there's our top of descent. And we're gonna check. Let's check actually our MCDU. That's Victor Mike 04 Alpha 205. And that's also what we put here, right? In a fix info. No? Ano pala? 04 Bravo yan. Let's put Victor Mike 04 Alpha. And still 109er miles, nautical miles. There. Okay, cool. So that's our top of descent. Weather's looking good. 010 at 9er knots. Oh, 9er knots. Kaya okay lang yan. QNH 1010. We have broken clouds at 10,000 feet. A few clouds at 2,000 feet. The temperature is 26. Sorry, I'm having itchy throat. What's wrong? Okay, so 109er as per computation, but let's go ahead and seek this. Cruising altitude is flight level 370. VOR mo na yan, Doc. Wala na ng 80s. Virtual. So sinabi ni Doc na hihigpitan niya ako, hindi na siya mawala sa isip. Grabe na. Think of it this way, sir, friends. Pag hinigpitan ka ni Doc, ibig sabihin, once you graduate, that means ano, hasang-hasa ka na, di ba? Dapat ang next goal mo is ano, talunin mo si Doc sa number of ano, hours. Di ba? Controlling controlling the RPHI. VOR, ayoko. Actually, I haven't tried VOR yet. Next time na. Actually, to be honest, RNP approach, I only learned that after I joined VATSIM. Before joining VATSIM, I usually do ILS lang talaga. So what I do is I look for airports with ILS approaches. Tapos doon ako naglaland. Tapos when I joined VATSIM back in September, I can see that they're using RNP approaches as well. So I had to learn RNP approach. I just checked some YouTube videos and I practiced some RNP approaches and fortunately, apparently, I was able to master it. Now, sorry, medyo makat. So anyway, and then I also checked out Lowy kasi gusto ko rin sana mag fly to Lowy. Unfortunately sa Lowy, they only have local LOC approach, diba? So I'm also trying to learn LOC approach naman. Lock approach. Okay, let's go back inside. We just reached our cruising altitude. Flight level 370. Ang inaabangan ko na lang VR2 sa PS, no? PSI. You have VR na ba? Janine. Hey, Girlin Kanya, thanks for the share. Welcome to our stream on Facebook. Dapat try mo yung 737. I will, Sir Andre. I'll brush up my knowledge lang muna sa Boeing. Minsan sa 80s ni Doc, VOR06. So pag VOR06, lang, no? Visual approach, tama ba? Although syempre nung nagsisimula ako sa VATSIM, visual din naman yung approach ko talaga. VATSIM sa Microsoft Flight Simulator. Actually, there's some moisture dito, clouds, no? Let's turn on our anti-ice just to be sure lang. I can see some some clouds. Okay, let's turn on our anti-ice just to be sure. There, it's not fluid na. I went here and then parang pinahiya ako nun. Hindi siya fluid kanina eh. Let's try this. Smooth naman. Or maybe it's because we don't have much sceneries right now. It's mostly clouds, no? Yeah, wala naman pala masyadong clouds dito. We can turn off our anti-ice. I thought there's moisture buildup. Yeah, it looks like moisture kasi dito. Yeah, there's moisture pa rin. Let's turn on anti-ice lang muna, just to be sure. Meron akong first version ng VR bundle. What do you play, Janine, sa VR? Or, let me guess. You have Beat Saber, no? Most of the people I know who has PSVR has Beat Saber. Naging uso si VOR sa RPLL. Correct, Doc. I agree. After the Gen 1 incident, ang dami nang nagvi-visual approach. No, upon entering RPLL, TMA, fly direct RPLL VOR, then expect to be vectored. So may vector na din naman pala. Then I think it's I think it's easy naman siguro. Kaya I have to check lang muna how to do VOR approach. Of course, I probably there are a lot of YouTube videos about it naman eh. I'll check. And then, practice muna ako bago mag-VR. Overheard, Mia, then follow mo yung nasa charts. Ako nag-hold muna ako sa Mia, then pag parallel na sa given heading, comments na ako VOR. Okay, I'll check later on how to fly a VOR approach. Kasi I'm trying to learn lock approach eh. Kasi I want to land at Lowy Airport. Hey, Vin Limited, what's up? Thanks for tuning in on YouTube, as well as William Santos. Sir, have you tried the Phoenix? I haven't, but that's actually on my bucket list. I'm planning to buy it probably on March. I'm just trying to make the most out of FBW, but after this I'll buy Phoenix, and then because I know Phoenix is more of a study level, right, compared to the fly-by-wire, although different model of course, because this one is Neo, but in terms of flight, what do you call this, flight, shoot, I forgot the term. Endurance, right? A320 is better compared to the Neo, because Neo is some more of an economy version of the A320. Hey bro, do you use remote MCDU? Yes, I do. For fly-by-wire, I have the SIM bridge turned on for that, so I can use the remote MCDU. So even if I don't, like for example, if I put this on plan, even if I don't use I can just use my remote MCDU to control the FMS. I'm trying to use it on my phone, but it's running only in my computer. Oh, I haven't tried that on my phone yet, but I think you can do it, because I know one of the VATSIM community members, Gamer Kirk on YouTube, also uses remote MCDU, and I think he uses his phone for that, or his tablet. I can't remember for sure. Eyes not detected. Sure enough. I'll try that. Are you using the local host, or the, what do you call that, the URL provided by fly-by-wire? Yeah, using SIMBridge. Let me go ahead and check, probably later. I'll check if that will work. I suggest PMDG before Phoenix for me, pero fun to fly din naman Phoenix, pero sabi nga, if ain't Boeing, we ain't going. Yeah, I know. Actually, when I started with FS10, I was using a Boeing 747 back then for all my flights, especially for long haul flights talaga. However, when I was introduced to Airbus, I had this urge to just get used to Airbus first, and then eventually I'll go back to Boeing, of course, because nothing beats the talaga, Queen of the Skies, diba? Phone will do FB ng Phoenix. But how about Sir Friends, do you know, for fly-by-wire, the MCDU, remote MCDU, is it working sa phone or tablet? Sir, bakit kaya hindi nagpo-pushback yung FBW ko if I'm using GSX Pro? That I don't know, Sir Vin. Vin Limited. Kasi I'm not using GSX Pro eh. I'm using the pushback tool, Ambitious Pilots. And also I can use the EFB for the pushback. I'm not sure with the GSX Pro. Maybe Sir Friends, would you know if you're using FBW? Hey Mami Babes, what's up? Kadaan Sir Pogi, so relate ako nakagising ko lang. No worries Mami Babes. Thank you po. Thank you pa rin po sa pagdaan. Wait, I have to enter the the perf data. Wait. There right now I'm using the remote, but yeah, I'm using this on my computer. So I have my Google Chrome on for the remote MCDU. So let me just key in the perf data. Next phase. Okay, QNH is 1010 for Mactan, and then our temperature is 26. Wind is 010 at 9er. And then our baro as per our chart is 410. 410. There. VAP is 131. Okay. Let's just put it here, 1010. Okay, so I can see there are top of descent already. So we will begin our descent anytime soon. Goods naman GSX sa akin using FBW. There's Sir Vin, working naman daw kay Sir Friends. It always says park brake off. Naka-off naman yung parking brake pero ayaw niya mag-push. So might be an add-on issue. We can try to check. Sige, try ko lang siya ulit. Maybe may ginawa akong mali. Or check Google. Maybe some are also having the same issues with you. Maybe there's a bug that you just have to fix. Hey Chris, thanks for the like on Facebook. Welcome to the stream. Again, shout out to our viewers tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, there's our top of descent. In less than 20 miles. Actually, less than 10 miles. So we should begin our descent anytime soon. I'll go ahead and use what do you call this? Go straight to 2,400. There's no online ATC naman, so I'll go straight to the FDA altitude. So that's mandatory 2,400 by Victor Mike 04 Bravo. Okay, that's 5 miles. Let's activate. Mactan Traffic Advisory, Philippine 27, inbound Batay, 60 miles at flight level 370. Commencing descent to 2,400 feet via the Batay 3 Papa arrival. Mactan Traffic. Okay, we're now commencing our descent. We're now descending rather via the Batay 3 Papa arrival.
From the flight deck, ladies and gentlemen, as you may have noticed, we have
Sorry, I cut off the captain advice. After he released the parking brake, did he expect na magpupush ba agad? Baka may shocks pa. Sabagay, auto yun, Sir Friends eh. If you disconnect the ground services and wait. Hindi. Pero kasi sa pushback, what do you call this? Ambitious pilot pushback. That's automatic eh. Once you disconnect ground power unit, the chokes are disconnected as well eh. Automatically. 'Di ba? Dito. Yung safety cones tsaka wheel chocks. Wheel chocks. Chocks pala. Chokes. Chokes to go. Yan. After I turn off the parking brake, palagi pa rin tumutunog yung GSX na I still need to turn off park brake. Or try niya din restart COU LTL. There, Servin. Try to restart COU LTL. Sorry, I'm not familiar with that term. Kung ano yun. Okay, landing. Let's see. Actually, I'm using a 32NX din pala for the landing. Reverse thrust is on. Fetch meter. Okay, calculate. We can use slow. Actually, if I want to put it here as well, I can just key in the data here. So we just need to input the runway elevation, which is 18.18, and then runway heading is 44044. Okay, so dry runway condition, runway slope is 0.09er. Okay, runway LDA is 3300. And approach speed is... Where's my approach speed again? It's 131. Enter. So reverse thrust is yes. Let's calculate. So we're good with low. We can use low. Let's just calculate this again later. Okay. Auto brake low is okay. Okay, we can see some moist na. It's already sunset. Once we arrive at Mactan, I think it's gonna be night na. Derek G and Balmig Saavedra, thank you. Have a safe flight, Captain. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that and thanks for dropping by. I am actually a Phoenix user. Gusto ko lang matry yung FPW for the reason na Sharklets, correct. Yung Sharklets kakaiba kasing Sharklets ng Neo Or update niya din minsan GSX Pro using the FSDT installer, baka hindi updated or may fix na bugs from his current version ng GSX Pro. Last resort would be post his query sa MSFS fill with screenshot and details ng prompt. Ayan, Sir Vid. Advice from Sir Friends, also one of the VATSIM community member. Or actually, Sir Vin, if you want, you can join VATFill. You can also ask questions there. I know there are a lot of Phoenix user din naman. FBW user. Pero kasi GSX Pro rather. User sa VATFill. Next flight, Captain, request RPMZ. Actually, I just went to RPMZ last week, if I'm not mistaken. Was it last week? Or Iloilo pala last week, no? Was it Iloilo? Teka, let me check my history sa Volanta. Flights RPMZ, that was January 22. That was Sunday, no? Pero that was off stream. When did I stream last Microsoft Flight Simulator? January 19. January 19 I flew to Iloilo pala yun. Yeah, sure, we can do RPMZ if you want. We can do RPLL to RPMZ. Probably next week because I only stream Microsoft Flight Simulator every Thursday. Sige, as requested by by Sir Derek, we'll fly to Zamboanga next week. Hometown, I see. Sige, sure. I actually just flew there nung Sunday, pero that was off stream. Pero if you want to see that sa stream natin, sure, your request is my command. Last 2 nights ago, which is nakasalubong mo nga ako. Rin pala. I wasn't able to fly last night. Wednesday night din pala. Correct. Kasi last Sunday, I flew from Manila to Zamboanga. And then 2 nights ago, nung Wednesday nung nakasalubong kita, Sir Friends, that was Tacloban to Zamboanga naman. Where's LPMA? Teka, let me check. Sorry, I'm not yet familiar with some of the Let me check. LPMA. Madeira, Portugal. Sige, I'll check. Pwede naman, Sir Friends. Kasi almost every day I play Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yung iba, off stream lang talaga. Kasi I only stream this every Thursday since I can't stream Monday to Wednesday anymore due to work. Pero usually I fly every day naman. Off stream lang talaga. Okay, let's check. We're now inbound Batay. What's our... Let's see. 65 miles left. Yep. We're good. We have 12 nautical miles of allowance naman. Okay, let's do our checklist din pala. Kalimutan ko yung cruise checklist kanina. Ecam natin good. No error messages. Weather is checked. Approach is selected. MCDU perf page. QNH temperature, winds, transition, altitude, minimum landing config check. Cruise checklist complete. So nasa moving on to descent na tayo checklist. So FCU altitude set and push. So then the rest, we're gonna use that. We're gonna configure that once we reach transition level flight level 130. Okay, no changes on the weather. METAR 1010 109 010 at 9 knots 26. Okay, so there's our right turn. LPPT to LPMA. I'll go ahead and check that out, sir friends. Yung route na yan. Madeira, Cristiano Ronaldo International. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo. So that's in Argentina. Ay, hindi. No, that's not yeah, Argentina, no? Tama ba? Is it Argentina? No, hindi pala. Si Ronaldo ay anong bansa si Ronaldo? Si Messi pala ang Argentina. One time I flew to Argentina when after the World Cup. Kasi I did a World Cup tribute flight. So right after World Cup, I flew to Argentina and then the next day I flew to France naman. Kaya sige, Ronaldo International Airport. Portugal nga pa si Ronaldo, correct. Portugal na yan. Oo nga pala, Madeira, Portugal nga pala yan. Sige sir friends, I'll check out that route. LPPT to LPMA. We can fly there. Vatsing tayo. Hopefully sabagay nakakatagpo naman tayo every night Different lang talaga different flights lang talaga tayo Pero sige, we can schedule that. Na lang. Chat na lang sa Discord. Before, nakakasabay ko rin sila Sir Andre tsaka si Sir Kirk Pero kasi that was during the holidays nung December when they still didn't have classes or when they were still in vacation. Pero right now kasi they're they have classes na ulit. And I can only stream late at night kasi I have work. And ngayon nga, the reason why I can stream lang din ng Thursday and Friday because Tuesday to Thursday, I report to office kasi. Sa office ako nagwo-work. So I have to wake up early in the morning around 6 a.m. So that means I have to sleep early then. So Monday I have to sleep early because I'm gonna wake up at 6 a.m. On Tuesday, and then that goes until Thursday. So actually earlier I came from work pa. Pero since tomorrow naman, or actually right now, today, because it's Friday na, I'll be working from home naman at 9 a.m. So I can sleep late because I have to wake up late din naman. Then VNKT to VQPR. Hindi pa ako sanay sa VQPR pero laban. Sige, check out ko rin yan. Nakapag-lowy ka na, sir friends? Have you tried lowy na ba? Kasi I want to try that actually. Actually, I tried that once. Minus 800 yung FPM ko. Nagsigawan yung lahat ng pasahero ko. Oh, wait. Sorry, I have to, na pala yung barometric reference. Wait. Still 1010. There. And we are approaching 10,000 feet. So we have to focus na by then. I'll go back to the chat in a bit. How was it, sir friends? Were you able to to perfect it na ba? Ako parang yung first time ang taas Actually, I can go around naman pero nilaban ko lang talaga. Ayun. Minus 800 plus FPM. Ang rating ni LRM is fatal. Just press B for altimeter. Actually, I can do that. However, we're trying to kasi simulate real world control. So I usually do it manually. Yung glide slope niya tabingi sa runway. Oo, 'di ba, Sir Friends? Tabingi sa runway. So you have to make a slight right turn pa. So parang 'di ba? VOR ka konti or visual konti ka. Rather, visual pala konti. Actually, yung VOR curious ako, VOR approach. I'll check that out later sa YouTube on how do you process VOR approaches. Yan. Sorry, let me just go ahead and check our charts for a bit. Hindi na natin na-check yung VADSIM on how VADSIM looks like. Let's check right now on what VADSIM looks like. So, here's our flight plan. We came from Manila. So, we are about to land here in Mactan. And we have actually a few aircrafts flying over RPHI right now. So, medyo lonely right now ang VADSIM. And then, let's just check Navigraph for our charts for this flight. So, we are now tracking Aster. To Tonyo, we should be at or above 4,000 feet, a maximum of 250 knots. And that's the time that we will begin or commence our RNP approach to runway 04. So, for the RNP approach, glide path is actually 3 degrees. After Tonyo, we'll be tracking Boyer at or above 3,000 feet. And then Victor Mike, that's 04 Alpha. Did I say Mike Victor kanina? Victor Mike pala siya. Because of RPVM nga pala. Okay, so that's our chart. That's what we're gonna use in a bit. So after this, we're now tracking Tonyo. We will commence our RNP approach by then. Let's see if I have this correct here. Yep, I have Victor Mike here. 28 miles to Victor Mike 04 Alpha. Let's check. 14 miles for top of descent. And yeah, we're good. We're actually way above. Oh, sorry. We're below our target actually, which is good. More or less 400 FPN since I'm using Phoenix. Pero i-try ko sa PMDG. Yeah, I know Phoenix is more, what do you call this? Kasi it's more study level eh. So it's harder to land, no? Compared to FBW. It's harder to perfect the landing. Nako, pag nakita mo yung LOC approach ng Macau, magugulat. Oh, really? So, Loewy's 3.77 degree glide path is no match pa. Lock 16. Sige, I'll check that out as well. Lock 16. Sige. Okay, there. Let's go. Let's do our checklist pala. Decent checklist. FCU altitude set and seatbelt sign. Hindi ko pa siya na-on pala. Pati landing lights natin. Okay, landing lights on. Seatbelt sign on. Barometric reference set. Lower than 10,000 feet landing lights on. Decent checklist complete. Tiga mo. So, sobrang toto ko sa chat. Nakalimutan ko mag-checklist. Sorry naman. Okay. So, next is RNP approach na tayo. Comments RNP approach. Okay, we're now about to land in Mactan. Let's do this. So, it's nighttime already. I should have moved the timer pa pala 1 hour earlier so that it's sunset arrival sana. Sige, okay lang. Now it's nighttime. I will now decrease our brightness to 15% and then PFD to 2.5. So it's not really that, or I think 3.5 is okay. 2.5 is better. So it's not that glaring. Sometimes it hurts my eyes kasi. Okay, we're about to commence our RNP approach. Tonyo 4 miles. So let's advise on VADSIM. There. Mactan traffic advisory, Philippine 27 over Tonyo, 4,000 feet, commencing RNP approach runway 04, Mactan traffic. Here. Let's go. We are now about to land. Offset yung lock sa runway, biglang kaliwa, 2.4 miles to the runway 60 ng Macau. 2.4 miles to the runway. And how many degrees yung kaliwa mo? Kaliwa pala, left, no? Doon kami nila Andre kagabi kaso iniba ng HK. HK approach yung runway landing. Okay. Sa hindi runway 16 kayo kagabi. Sayang. Pagdating ka na VMD pa ako tapos mag-rounds. Sharp left, really? Parang 90 degrees. 90 degrees left. Kaya mo yan, Doc. You can do it. Naniniwala ako sa'yo. Naniniwala ako sa'yo. And 3,000 feet tayo. At or above 3,000 feet by Boyer. And right now, it's somehow smooth naman. Pero I might have to really change back my settings to the previous one. Expect that there will be some stutters during our landing. Because I experienced that during our takeoff eh. There are stutters talaga. And it was very evident. So later I'll revert my settings back to the original one. 90 degrees. Challenge talaga, no? Yan. Isa sa mga bucket list ko talaga, Lowy, and then Paro, Butan. Pero sige, I'll put Macau as well on my bucket list, sir friends. Thanks for the info. And over Boyer na tayo. Let's go!
2,500.
Our approach will be activated anytime soon. Approach phase.
2,500.
There. So 2,400 tayo. Yeah, VUp is 131. And what's our weather? 01 QNH 1010 010 at 9 knots. Temperature is 26. Copy. Okay, let's go. Okay, speed brake na tayo para mabilis. Okay. Going on flaps 1. Flaps 1. Speed check. Flaps 1.
2,500.
I know. Mactan traffic advisory, Philippine 27, turning final, runway 04. Hey, flaps 2, speed check. Flaps 2. Okay na, speed brake off. Okay, wait, I'll go back to the comment section in a bit. Let's just land this aircraft first. There's a stutter na agad. I didn't encounter that last time eh. Establish landing gear down. Auto brake. Low.
Please prepare for that.
Nose light. Take off. Runway turn off lights on. Spoilers armed. Once we go around altitude, it's 4,000. Sige, later. Okay. Flaps 3. Speed check. Flaps 3 and then flaps 4. Cool. Track FPA. 1.8 miles. Reducing to our approach speed. .3 miles. Okay, 1.0. So let's track 3 degrees. No, there's a stutter talaga. Okay, activate. Mactan traffic advisory, Philippine 27 on final, 5 miles from base to land runway 04, Mactan traffic. Let's go. Yes, final approach, Derek. Sama mo na Papa Alpha Juliet November sa bucket list mo para snow naman. Ang daming ano, sinasuggest ni Sir Friends, oh. Sige, check natin isa-isa yan. Siyempre, gagawin natin lahat yan. Okay, final, let's go. Check lang natin, 1010, okay. Before landing checklist, landing gear down, all green. Auto brake, low. Nose light. Take off runway turn off lights on. Spoilers armed, go around altitude. Let's set it to 4,000. Okay, spoilers armed. Flaps full. Cabin advice. ECAM all green, no blue. Before landing checklist complete. Let's get ready to land. Niner knots pero 010 naman yung heading, so little bit of crosswind lang. Crosswind natin is 3 knots lang naman, so kaya naman. Broken clouds lang tayo, so we have dry runway naman. Okay, let's land. Hopefully wala masyadong stutter, or the stutter doesn't really affect our landing much. Hopefully, we'll see. But I doubt that, because when we took off from Manila, there was a lot of stutter. Although it didn't affect our takeoff, but it's a different thing kasi it's a different story for landing. So 1,000 feet, let's turn off our flight directors. Autopilot off. My plane. Actually a little bit too high, pero that's fine. Correcting. They're a little bit too high.
$500. 100 above. 400. Minimum.
Continue.
$300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Lakas. Spoilers. Reversers green. $70. Hindi smooth yung ano natin. idle. Ayun, may stutter pa rin talaga. Manual brake. Okay. Flaps, retract. Spoilers disarmed. Landing lights off. Taxi lights. Master switch. APU master. APU starter on. Okay. Let's vacate via taxiway echo. Mactan traffic advisory, Philippine 27 clear of runway 04, vacated via taxiway echo. Will continue taxi to terminal via Delta Bravo Foxtrot, stand of choice. Night terrain off. Di man lamang ako pinalakpakan ng mga ano, yung mga pasahero natin. Hardong landing. Anyway, TRA off, predictive wind shear and weather. Okay, let's do our after landing checklist. Weather radar off, flaps retract, TCAS off, predictive wind shear off, nose light taxi, landing lights off. Spoilers retract, APU master on, APU starter on. After landing checklist complete. I'm gonna turn right here. Foxtrot. Chicas. Una na ako, Captain. Nice flight. Looking forward to fly with you. Thank you, sir friends. Thank you sa pagtambay. Doc, pahinga din after. So nga, si Doc hindi pa tapos mag-round. Grabe, no? Ano yung ano niya? Madaling araw yung rounds niya talaga. Let's do C13 left. Charlie 13 left. I'll check my landing rate later. Grabe yung landing rate ko. Mukhang ano yun, 400. Okay. And later na flights off. No slides off. Sumabra. Baka sa akin mo ibuhol spot. Sa'yo igagante, no? Sir friends. Grabe yung stutter. Nakaka-apekto sa flight. There. Okay, park brake on. Jetway is being connected. So let's connect our ground power unit. Cool, welcome to Mactan. So this is Mactan. I'll go ahead and check that. I'll check our surroundings later. Ground power unit is connected. Let's do our shutdown checklist. So dome light on, probe window heat off, APU bleed on, external power on, engine masters 1 and 2 off, beacon light off, nose light is off, seatbelt signs off, fuel pumps off, ground equipment connect, baggage truck and catering truck Okay, shutdown checklist complete. Let's unlock the cockpit door so we can hear the ano. Yeah, we can hear the people. Let's now put our transponder to standby. Payload. Let's do a fast deboarding. So let's begin to deboard our passengers. There. Let's now secure the aircraft. So adheres 132 off. Crew oxygen supply off. External lights off. APU bleed off. APU master off. Okay, let's go outside. So this is Mactan. Welcome to Mactan, everyone. PhD po, thank you. I actually had a rough landing, I think. I'll check my landing rate. It was a firm landing. It's 255. It wasn't smooth actually. It wasn't perfect. It's 255 FPM. And yeah, it was a hard one. Firm one, rather. My goal was actually less than 200, but that's fine. Our pitch was actually 1 degree above, and the bank is 1 degree to the left. Speed 127 knots, G versus 1.13 Gs. That's not bad really. Bad really. Butter is overrated. Yeah, I know. So actually, it's okay actually. Firm landing. Although it was a dry runway, so I was really hoping of a smoother landing. I was actually rooting for below 200, but there was a problem with the last leg. And I think it might have something to do. I don't want to blame it on the settings, but there's really something wrong with the settings that I did for tonight. It was not my usual setting, because I saw this clip on YouTube. Actually, it was a video on YouTube for reducing the stutter, and I just tried this for this stream. Unfortunately, it didn't help. The stutter actually got worse, so I might revert my settings back to the previous one. Although the graphics, it actually improved. Even the details right now is better compared to my previous settings, but the performance, that's something that I value more than graphics. Butter landings mean the runway is in use for longer. Yeah. Especially if it's wet runway, right? Yep. So actually, yeah, 255 is not that bad. So it's just firm landing. At least the passengers did not shout or weren't screaming. Because I remember when I landed at Lowy Airport, I had an 800 plus FPM. So all the passengers were screaming. And the LRM rating for my landing was fatal. So let me check the logs. It's here actually in the logs. The Lowy landing. That was... Where's that again? Wait. That was 800 plus if I remember it correctly. There 830. So the score was fatal. My approach speed was 154 knots. Because I should have actually went around or did a go around, but well, I was just practicing the landing, so I tried to land at I think that was more than 1,000 feet, and I was already 1 mile away from the runway. Anyway. Cool, so that was it. Let's go back again inside. So our flaps, the flap is closed, so we can now turn off our external power. There. And let's now ask our ground power unit to disconnect. cool. Emergency exit signs off. No smoking sign off. And then battery 1 and 2 off. There. Dome light off. And let's also turn off our EFB. Cool. Securing the aircraft checklist complete. And that's it. That was our flight for tonight. Manila to Mactan, RPLL to RPVM. Brought to you by Philippine Airlines. So thank you everyone. Thank you for joining my flight for tonight. And again, the Flying Fabio, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Thank you for viewing, sending your viewers to our Twitch channel. Appreciate it. And thank you to everyone who followed, who joined the raid and followed us on Twitch. I really do appreciate that. Thank you for staying. Sir Friends, Doc, thank you for staying on Facebook. I know Janine is also there, Aster, our Fall Guys PH community, fellow players. They're also there, Bryzap, Charm. There. Thank you. Doc, again, Sir Friends, thanks for tuning. Uy, Stacky Magpok. Thank you for dropping by. Papa Notsi plays on Facebook, another streamer. PH Depot, again, thank you. Thank you for the inputs. And nice to know additional information about Boston controller. So that was actually informative. Because I just joined VATSIM last September. So September last year. And I can't say that I'm already an average VATSIM user. But I've learned a lot through other VATSIM users. So especially there, Sir Friends, Doc Jan, especially Doc Jan. Doc Jan was actually the first controller that I got to interact with, and I actually learned a lot from him as well. There. Thank you, appreciate it. There, so thank you for joining the flight. It's actually a time check. It's 1:33 a.m. here in the Philippines right now. So I have work at 9 a.m. I have to take a rest now. But again, thank you. So let's go ahead and prepare to close our stream right now. So that was our flight Thursday stream of Microsoft Flight Simulator here in Borg Gaming channel. And I would just like to remind everyone that we are multi-streaming on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. So you can support me by following me on Facebook and Twitch, and by subscribing to my YouTube channel. And please like and share the stream as well. I'm also an Epic Games partner. You can also support me on Epic Games by using my creator tag BORGGAMING whenever you purchase a game or a DLC on Epic Games. So again, that's BORGGAMING, spelled as BORG Gaming, just one word. Please use that to support me as an Epic Games partner. So thank you in advance. Mabuhay po kayong lahat hanggang gusto ninyo. And before we end our stream on Facebook, we have a poll, and the poll question is related to to our destination for tonight, which is Cebu. And the question is, what is the capital of Cebu? So if you are on Facebook, you can participate in that poll before we show the result. And here are the choices. First choice, is it Cebu City? Or is it Cebu City? Okay, so I think all the votes have been casted. We will now show the result according to our malilinis na Beshiewap. 62% of them voted for Cebu City. Only 38% voted for Cebu City. So it still amazes me that there are still voters for Cebu City. But still, thank you. But still, the winner, of course, our malilinis na Beshiewap, 62% Cebu City. So thank you to those who participated in that poll. We'll have another poll later tonight in our Balyahan Friday stream of Fall Guys. So we will be playing Fall Guys later. Friday is Fall Guys day for us. So I'll see you there, everyone, especially the Fall Guys PH community. Thank you. Sir Friends, thank you for the stars again. And thank you for joining me on our flight. Doc, have a fun shift. I don't know when your shift will end, but hopefully it ends soon. So Doc was making rounds earlier, so hopefully he already finished his rounds. Again, thank you everyone. Thank you. I'll see you again next time. I'm streaming Microsoft Flight Simulator every Thursday, or if there's a holiday between Monday to Wednesday, I can also stream within those days. So hopefully I'll catch you on my next Microsoft Flight Simulator streams. So thank you everyone, and before we actually end our stream, let's pay it forward. Let's see if we can raid someone on Twitch as well. For those who are still on Twitch, here, Chewy94 is actually playing Microsoft Flight Simulator right now. If you're not familiar with Chewy, he is a flight simmer as well, a streamer, streamer. And he will be hosting the MSFS Reno races. I think that's this coming Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that. I forgot. My memory is not that sharp anymore. But he'll be hosting that event, being sponsored by Microsoft Flight Simulator, the Reno races. So check that out. So for those who are still on Twitch, I'll go ahead and send you over to Chewy94. Let's just pay it forward. Again, the Flying Fabio, thank you for raiding us earlier. Please do support the Flying Fabio as well if you haven't supported him yet. I'll go ahead and follow him as well after this stream. But for now, let's pay it forward. I'll go ahead and send you over to Chewy94 to raid his Microsoft Flight Simulator stream. So thank you for those. Yeah, Chewy. Chewy's actually good stuff. I was able to catch him on one of his streams when he actually flew to Manila. And he was actually, I think he was planning to fly back to Hong Kong. He did a Hong Kong to Manila flight, and then he was prepping the aircraft. That was the time that he was testing out the Airbus A310 when it was just released. So I just actually finished my flight to Manila during that time, and then saw him on actually I heard him on the Unicom. So I checked his stream, and he was really in Manila. So that was the first time that I saw Chewy. So really, really good stuff. A big streamer actually for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Imagine he will be hosting the MSFS sponsored Reno races event. I think that's this coming Saturday. I can't remember just the exact if it's really this Saturday, but I know this coming weekend. So yep. There, thank you again, everyone. To those on Twitch, I'll send you over to Chewy94. And then for those who are still on Facebook, let's see. Who's still live right now on Facebook? Violent Place is live, playing CODM. Wait. Is there someone playing Microsoft Flight Simulator right now? Yeah, let's raid Violent Place instead. CODM. She's playing CODM right now. One of her good friends, also a streamer on Facebook. She streams on Facebook. So for those who are on Facebook, I'll send you over to Violent Place. And then for Twitch, let's raid the Chewy94. So thank you, everyone. Thank you again. Thank you for staying. Thank you for interacting in the chat. I'll see you again next time. But of course, before we go, always remember, play hard but still play safe, and most importantly, play responsibly. So once again, my name is Borg, and this is the Borg Gaming channel. Now, signing off. Till next time, mga Beshiewap. Matane!